brief summary of my role at MMU is to take an overview of all the IT system development projects, making sure they all work towards putting in the best possible IT systems architecture, looking at new technologies, making use of them when we can, making sure all the systems integrate and work well together. A typical day would involve meetings with different people across the university. Quite often people have got some ideas on a new system that they want to do or a problem that they would like to be solved by technology. I would meet with them, talk about the kind of things that are and are not possible, the kind of work, resources involved, which would dictate whether we can actually do that kind of thing or not. I would keep track of all the other development systems that are ongoing, and also maintain, update the plans we have, so it keeps the whole systems developing in the direction that we want. The favourite aspects of my role would be I get to be quite creative about designing new systems. I think that's quite interesting, being as imaginative as possible. I quite often get to imagine how something would work, get a basic design, and then leave someone else to actually do the hard work of inputting it. But I like that aspect of it. There are lots of support and development opportunities. Throughout my career at MMU, I've been on a lot of different external and internal training courses, some highly technical. I work with different people across the organisation. There's one person in a similar role within LRT, so I work closely with them, but I get a lot of support around the organisation about, because I'm taking an overview, there's always other people that know much more specific knowledge about a system, but they'll help me in each one of those other systems in designing that whole overview. The skills needed to do this role would be a good base level of the technology out there, what is available in terms of new technology coming forward. A lot of the basic technology that's been in place for a while, you need to understand it, so then when you start putting new things in place, we know how things fit together. So a lot of systems integration techniques and knowledge is necessary, but just experience in a number of different IT roles so you can know how all these different systems fit together. I've developed quite a large number of skills since I've been at MMU. I started out developing a system that manages network accounts, but then I also worked on looking after a lot of the servers and the data storage systems, and I've worked with network systems, email systems, and I've acquired all skills on each one of those systems as I've gone. But what you also get to see is a lot of these systems have some underlying fundamental similarities, and once you learn all of that, then as new systems come along, you can kind of understand how they're likely to work without understanding too much about that specific system. It's those kind of skills that I've developed since I've been here that enable me to do this job. So my career path prior to this role was a first degree and then a master's degree in computer science. I then got a graduate trainee role that gave me a variety of different experience, and I moved on to other technical roles from PC support to server support and looking after all sorts of different IT systems, and then on to this one. Advice I'd give to anyone looking for a role like this would be to work in a number of different organisations so you can see different technologies, how the different systems work, and it's really good to see good systems at work and bad systems as well, so you can understand what makes them good and what makes them bad. And once you've seen a number of different systems like that, when you're putting new ones in place, you can make sure they do not fall into the bad systems category. Staff benefits that I take advantage of are definitely the Sugden Sports Centre. It's quite easy to get there during your lunch hour, which is nice. I also take a lot of advantage of the excellent training opportunities. I've been on a lot of external training courses and also a number of in-house training courses here at MMU. The best thing about working at MMU is working to improve the functioning of a major university. I've worked at a number of different private sector organisations, and while I enjoyed that work, I didn't find it as rewarding to improve the function of a company selling printers or things like that, whereas a university, I think, it's definitely worthwhile. It's a major institution within Manchester, so I feel like I'm contributing towards that in a positive way.